Now, after the completion of the famous trial scene, we come to scene 2, act 4, and we see that it is the same setting, a street in Venice, and Portia is still dressed as Balthasar, and she instructs Nerissa, who is still dressed as a page boy, to go to Shylock's house and bring the deed for him to sign, giving half of his property to Antonio. So she says, Portia tells Nerissa, inquire at the Jew's house out, give him this deed and let him sign it. We'll away tonight and be a day before our husband's home. This deed will be welcome to Lorenzo. Now she tells Nerissa that then they will have to speed to go back to Belmont before their husbands reach there. Portia also comments that this deed spells good news for Lorenzo, who is now going to inherit all of Shylock's wealth, not just what he had and Jessica managed to steal. So she says this deed will be welcome to Lorenzo. Now Portia's remark on Lorenzo's luck in inheriting this wealth of Shylock, this once again mixes money and financial incentive with the theme of love. Then we see that Gratiano enters and he is carrying the ring from Bassanio. And he says, fair sir, you are well out certain my lord Bassanio upon more advice has sent you here this ring and doth entreat your company at dinner. So he tells Portia that Bassanio has sent the ring and asked him to join them at Antonio's house for dinner. Now initially startled, Portia recovers her composure. She takes the ring from Gratiano and tells him to thank Bassanio for it, but she also declines the invitation for dinner. Then she asks him to show Nerissa to Shylock's house. Now here we see that Portia's gift of the ring came out of love. Now Bassanio has given the ring out of friendship. So generosity and gift giving, they introduce economics into the realms of love and friendship. And here we see that Nerissa in an aside to Portia, she says that I will see if I can get my husband's ring, which I did make him swear to keep forever. So in this aside, Nerissa tells Portia that she will try to trick her husband Gratiano into giving her his ring. Now very much amused, Portia looks forward to hearing their husbands' excuses when they return to Belmont without their rings. And here we see that Nerissa leaves with Gratiano. Now here one thing we must note that Nerissa also joins the ring subplot. Now this will be the main thread of the play after the climax of the trial. Now in looking forward to the men's excuses for giving away their rings, Portia implicitly contrasts Bassanio's flighty behavior with her obedience of her father's will. So here we see that Nerissa also leaves with Gratiano, and we are well prepared for the fun these ladies are going to have when their husbands return to Belmont without the rings.